Oukitel is a Chinese brand. The smartphone manufacturer isn't that well known, but they released some pretty interesting high-capacity battery phones in the last time. Starting from the K4000, which I also reviewed, the K6000 Pro here, and even a mind-blowing 10,000 mAh battery phone called the K10000. Here today we've got the K6000 Pro, the improved version of the normal K6000, so let's find out if it's really better. This phone is a more powerful handset compared to its predecessor. It sports a more powerful chip and more RAM, while it also looks slightly different. It's fueled by MediaTek's MT6753 64-bit octa-core processor, 3GB of RAM and 30GB of internal storage, so way faster than the old one. It also has a Sony IMX214 sensor, that means a 30MP camera interpolated to 16 and a 5MP front-facing camera. It comes with a good-looking 5.5-inch Full HD resolution display and a massive 6000 mAh non-removable battery. The display has good viewing angles and almost good colors, but even though it looks a bit oversaturated in the video. They even write autofocus on the camera like it would be something special. Sounds quite interesting, right? It also sports a fingerprint scanner below the rear-facing camera and a back cover which is non-removable. On the top of all that, it's worth mentioning that this phone is made out of metal and it's actually quite robust. Just the top and the bottom is plastic due to the antennas, which is good to maintain a good signal. The Oukitel K6000 was marketed as a device which can be used as a hammer, and the build quality is simply stunning. Even though the 2.5D glass doesn't seem to be that robust like on flagship devices, but yeah, it's Dragon Trail 2.0, so if that matters. So it's a bit of a chunky phone at around 10mm thickness and 205 grams. A real brick that can almost be used as a weapon. Talking about the usual things, it's dual SIM or one SIM and one microSD, buttons feel okay and the audio of the integrated speaker doesn't really impress us. But still well built. It has a 3.5mm headphone jack and supports quick charging by using the micro USB port at the bottom. And yeah, it's really quick. MTK's pump charge kicks it from 0 to 100 in less than 2 hours, around 1 hour 15-hour tests. Unfortunately, there is no notification LED. The feeling in my hand is good, but it's super heavy. It comes with capacitive touch and software buttons and Android 6 runs really smooth. The battery life is stunning. Normal use 10 days with a talk time up to 96 hours on the quad-core model, and here on the Pro way less, but still 2 to 3 days with my usage, and that means a lot. It really depends on your use case, but I think you won't be able to drain the battery in any case in one day, even with hard use. Nowadays, the newest Chinese dual SIM phones come with the newest operating system, Android 6. The ROM is completely clean and it has no crappy apps, it's really snappy. Close to stock Android, has nice customization features and in general, it looks very good. The performance of the mid-range SoC is not bad, to be honest. For storage space, it has available 32GB, but due to its pre-installed ROM and the apps, you get approximately 26GB. Regarding gaming, we have the same funny issue like on the Ulefone, and that means Asphalt 8 runs super crappy, lags a lot. Other games are running quite okay, but still the gaming performance, it really throttles down or something, and games can get really laggy on my device. Not really sure what's going on, but I'm trying to fix it. With this under the hood, it's way faster than the Oukitel K6000 with the quad-core, so still no flagship, but to be honest, most people just need a big battery and okay performance and you have decent camera. Talking about the camera, the K6000 Pro features a pretty decent Sony IMX214 Exmor RS sensor, while the front-facing camera is 5MP. The back camera has a dual LED flash which will allow you to take photos in completely darkness. Even though it has no dual tone, but I was pretty impressed. The camera has a lot of sharpness and details under daylight conditions, doesn't over sharpen. Dynamic range is okay and the colors could be a bit more tasty, but still a very good camera for the price. Video resolution is kept at Full HD 30fps due to the chipset, so this chipset can't do 4K. The front camera gets the job done for social media, but still nothing impressive. Samples will be on ChinaDevices.com, so make sure you check them out. It has all most advanced features like GPS, Bluetooth version 4, dual SIM support, 2G, 3G and 4G network support depending on your country, and of course Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi range is pretty good and GPS outside gets a good signal. The fingerprint works from the black screen and is also quite fast once you register your finger at least 2 times. It was good to reach with my big hands, which is usually a problem on Chinese smartphones. What I really liked is that this phone can be used as a power bank to charge other devices. I used it with my smartwatch with the USB OTG adapter cable which was included, and that works really good. Also with other smartphones, you just have to press a tiny button and then it starts charging. Too bad it only has the basic sensors, but it would be too heavy for VR anyway. Still a very good high capacity phone for a cheap price. I really hope there will be cool ROMs like on the other Oukitel models, which will really make it an affordable, high battery and decent smartphone all around package. So thanks for watching this review. I'm Steven and this was the Oukitel K6000 Pro. Have a nice day.